Hi, I'm here with Pete, taking a look at Adam Zombie Smasher.
Yeah, it's a game from Blendo Games, the makers of Flotilla.
Yeah, it came out a little while ago, say a few months ago, on Steam. You can get it there. It's kind of a strategy zombie killing game, but why don't we just jump right in? We've got a campaign in progress so that you don't have to... We can show you a bit more of the actual content.
Yeah, the game slowly builds up in complexity over time.
Alright, so this is one of the missions here. We've got... Basically, all the yellow people here, they're civilians. We're trying to rescue them from the zombies, which will be coming from up there. So we have a helicopter here. You have all these different mercenaries, which you sort of unlock through the game. I have to place it here, say. And we're trying to save, I guess in this one, 30 civilians, while eliminating as many of the zombies as possible. If we eliminate all the zombies, then we actually can capture this territory for extra points. But for now, let's just try and save 30 guys.
Yeah, that's pretty difficult to do.
Yeah.
Especially at this very early stage in the game when we haven't really got
Alright,
much.
so I'm just going to pick where I want to put my soldier guys here, probably over by the helicopter to defend them. And let's get started. Okay, here we go. So this dynamite I've placed here is going to be a sort of an activated thing. I'm going to have to choose one to set it off and do that now. So I got a few of them there. Notice I actually knocked down some of the buildings, so you have to be careful with those ones. Especially when you're trying to really channel where the zombies go.
Mm-hmm.
In later missions, you want to maybe try and get them to come down choke points and stuff that helps out. So now they're coming down. Alright, so we got the 30 there. We're going to try and get more.
So the 30 is the minimum you need to finish the mission?
Exactly, yeah. So you need 30 to succeed at all. And if you get more, you get more points. You're trying to beat the zombies, in a sense. You're trying to overall beat the zombies. So each mission, you'll get a certain number of points. The zombies will get a certain number of points. It looks like...
What's happened now?
It's nighttime. You can see that there's a timer at the top. So, okay. I think this particular level, there was on extra short nighttime. Which means...
shorter daytime, yeah.
Yeah, shorter daytime. So when nighttime comes, zombies are coming from everywhere. Try and get the last guys out before you're going to get overwhelmed. It's almost impossible to survive very long once you're in daytime. So hopefully I can get a few more
Once you're in nighttime.
Once you're in nighttime, yeah. So here comes a helicopter maybe for one last run before these zombies completely overwhelm us.
I'm not so sure. I think
we got like one or two guys. Oh. No, 0. LZ is hot. 0. There we go. Victory. Okay.
So you just won.
Yeah, basically we just won that level. We can see actually the zombies actually got more civilians than I rescued. So the zombies will actually get more points overall for that level.
Okay, so I'm seeing like some XP here.
Yeah, so each of your different mercenaries that you get, you can kind of upgrade them as you use them. And so, we haven't actually got any upgrades this time, but maybe next time we will.
Okay, and just before we go on, this soundtrack is incredible.
Yeah, I know a lot of the style of this company's games, Blendo Games, is really great. Like it's just the names of these mercenaries. They're always different whenever you play the game. 756 Rambler Serpents.
So they're randomly generated?
Yeah, so each time they're different. I mean, it's based on certain words and things, as you can see.
Okay.
You can kind of guess from that. Alright, so let's continue. We'll go back to the main map. You can see this victory track here. Basically, we're trying to get to the end before the zombies do.
Okay, and what do the little pips do?
So here, it's actually sort of like checkpoints. Here we get research labs, so we start getting to use research and technology.
Okay.
Try and get scientists. And here also the zombies will start getting more difficult as we get down this track.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Alright, so here we go. So now we're going back to the main map, and we've just got some new mercenaries. These are snipers, actually probably one of the better mercenaries.
The 885th Jork mode.
Yeah, exactly. Aren't these great? I mean, and just art as well in this game is really great.
Yeah.
So there you go. Sign that. Hire those guys. So now we do a final round territory scoring. This is kind of turn-based. So we're still ahead by 162, but we're not really making much ground here. So why don't we continue and we'll go on to the next turn. There we go, 1961.
Oh, so we've got a vignette here. What's that?
Yeah, it's sort of a storytelling device. We'll have a look at it. But also you can notice here, this turn will have slower Z movement, kind of a nice bonus for us. The last one had that shorter daytime.
Okay.
So here's a vignette. So, just a little story. He remembers his daughter Tilda. Oh, he's racing toward the hospital.
Well, that's grim.
Yeah. And they're just like really tiny things. I mean, that was it.
Okay.
Doesn't really seem...
They're just little snippets and clips from the zombie outbreak at large.
Yeah, or maybe, I'm not even sure if it's maybe meant to be before or after or during, I don't know. Maybe memories that the characters are having.
Okay.
Okay, so we can continue.
So there's no actually sort of real linear storyline.
Not as far as we can tell. And again, every time you play every campaign, those come up in different orders. Maybe I think you can unlock new ones. There's a certain number in the entire game that as you go through multiple playthroughs, you find all of them.
Okay.
All right. So if you notice, there are a couple more zombie territories got infected. So now we get to pick one of them, only one per turn, that we can go engage. So why don't we?
Yeah, let's get the
Just
one
to be
close
neat.
to all the other ones. Yeah.
Let's do this one down here. All right. See what we got. See, now we've got the snipers as well as the just infantry and the dynamite.
Okay.
All right, so maybe we can try a little bit more to try and keep these zombies locked down here. I think if we get these guys here,
Okay.
and the snipers can be up here, you can see they have to go on top of a building and then you aim them.
Okay, so can you change that during a mission?
Yeah, I'll show you that. You can change them. For right now, I want them just straight down this alley. Any zombies coming up here.
Sure.
And then hopefully we can. These two groups of zombies will have to come through these infantry.
Right.
So actually, I might move them into the middle of this.
I mean, it makes sense to have them closer to the zombies, so...
Yeah, some more zombies. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking, yeah, there we go. Cool.
Because I assume you can move those once
Exactly.
the outbreaks
Yeah.
happened, yeah.
So here, we'll play the helicopter. We want to be close enough to these. You see this circle around the helicopter here is where people will be called to when the helicopter makes a sort of alarm.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that people who are close to the zombies get that alarm and run away. So I'm going to do it right here. We can get a lot of these guys. All right. And dynamite.
Yeah, don't forget about the dynamite.
Okay. So I'm thinking these ones down here are going to be the ones that are not going to be immediately engaged. So do a little bit of a
So can you
spread.
stagger when those go off, or is it just...
Yeah, it's all if at once. They do kind of go bum, 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 bum. So it's a little bit staggered, but it's just, everything off at once. So if I spread it out, I can hopefully get a large group across those two.
Right, okay.
Here and here. And then hopefully the infantry can deal with these guys. All right, let's go. So we got the helicopter coming in over here. I'm going to wait for these zombies to go across them. Because remember, you have that slower zombie movement. They're going pretty slow this round. All right, I think it's a good time to hit that dynamite. Boom.
Nice.
So, still got a couple here. I think we might be able to... 47 seconds. If we kill all the zombies in the next 47 seconds, then we'll capture this territory, which is actually...
Okay, it looks like they're out of zombies up top, so...
Yeah.
Probably maybe move the snipers down?
Yeah, so here we go. We'll reposition the snipers. You can see that sort of range.
Yeah.
I'm moving the soldiers as well. We've got 36 seconds. I think we'll be able to get these guys, and you'll get to see what a capture looks like. There we go. Last one. Come on. Boom. So victory. So we didn't even need to pick up all the guys. We automatically do. Now we're getting some upgrades. And you can see they didn't get anyone their time. We got all of them.
So that's basically a perfect game.
Yeah, and then this is the very easiest level.
Now is the time to plunge into glory.
Exactly. So here we go. Let's take a look at the upgrades.
Okay.
Here's infantry. Now, infantry, each one has one or two sort of options for upgrading. Accuracy, that's, if your shots are going to fire. Actually, killed infantry, that's actually a really good one to upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like accuracy is the way to go.
Because you usually don't have to run them around that much. Okay, and then the helicopter, we want to, I think, low arrival time is good to get down.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we got a little achievement there, Champion of the People. That's probably for first perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got it captured. And this means when we count up all the categories into the turn, the territories, not categories, we'll get an extra 20 points there. Oh, and here's some more mercenaries. One of the less useful ones, but we'll see. It's a zombie bait. I like that little signature there he does. Now, signed your contract. So that time we got 40 points. So we're actually got about 150 points in total over the zombies that time.
Cool.
All right, do you want to have a look at one more turn, or?
Yeah, let's have a look at another turn.
Okay, cool.
Let's just do one more.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting to... Oh, what's the Zpedia?
So, it's a kind of, just sort of seeing...
Oh, like a codex, like a tutorial
So you actually get a little bit of some background around the units. It's not just like what they do, a little bit of story.
Okay, so there's a lot of thought that's gone onto this game.
Yeah, the gameplay is relatively simple, but there's a lot of sort of fun stuff to poke around and check out all the
Oh, wow.
references. I mean, those must actually be real references to put in the game. Interesting. Be interested to go look at some of those. Alright, let's go back. I hit it done here. Alright, so increased helicopter speed. Again, a good bonus this turn.
You only keep them for one turn, though.
Yes, just this turn that we got.
So it's got kind of a board game vibe to it.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a board game vibe. Alright, let's see. Aha!
Okay.
There we go. So this is a major outbreak.
All right,
Last time it just happened because of one on top of another one. It upgraded. Later on, when you get to that first zombie pip, you'll just get 2s dropping down on you.
Okay, so what's the highest outbreak level we can get?
4.
Okay.
4 is actually, there's no civilians to rescue, you just need to try and kill all the zombies.
Right.
Alright, so you can see here, since we now have more than 4 mercenaries, we're only going to get 4 of them on this mission. We've got this 5th one is on a away mission.
Okay, so you can only have 4 at any time?
Only ever 4 on each mission.
So do you get to pick that? Or
In the default gameplay, no.
Okay, so it's just randomized.
But at the end, I'll show you. There's a whole bunch of mod sort of change gameplay types.
Okay, well
can show you.
Let's have a look at this number 2 and then we'll call
so
it
these
that.
are quite hard generally. You have to rescue more people. There are more people. There's more zombies. All right. So actually, this one is. You kind of want to look at these choke points here. Okay. Well, I'm thinking the snipers. Let's see what we going down here. And I'm thinking if we can use this zombie bait to keep these guys sort of over here.
Okay.
And then use the soldiers to hopefully get some of these guys down here.
I mean, maybe you should move them closer to the actual points.
Oh, like down here?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is...
I mean, then they can start shooting
like
as soon as it starts.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm just thinking, I didn't notice a little road there before. Alright. And zombie bait. Now, this one we really want to place when the game has already started.
Okay.
And this one actually reloads, so you can place it multiple times throughout the mission.
Right.
Alright, so let's think where we want to put this guy. I'm thinking like here. So
Yeah,
then hopefully get some of these guys
So
to come
that
down
radius around it, the bigger circle, that's how far the alarm is?
Yeah. So people within that radius will head towards the helicopter when it gets to that point.
Okay.
And you can notice up here in the upper right, we have to rescue 50 people more this time to get that's the minimum to win.
Right.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, that's...
Here you go. So I'm going to place this zombie bait. You can see this has got another radius for how far it will attract zombies.
Got it.
I'm going to see if I can get them all
Sacrifice those guys in the middle.
Exactly. All right. So where's that one? Now this one's reloading. So hopefully we can get, I think, 2 helicopter loads will do it. I might have to move these soldiers back, I think, to guard this top group of people here. Alright.
Might want to reposition your snipers as well.
Yeah, some of the snipers are okay, grab. They're just right on the screen, let's see. Oh, come on, kill it, kill it. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's close. Because, I mean, if the zombies get into the big group of people, it's just instantly.
Oh, yeah.
They're all
over.
It's all
so you
over.
need to get 20.
Come on, baby. Oh, we might be. Oh, we got a whole bunch of guys. 16. Alright, LZ is hot. We gotta get these guys out of here. And reposition the halo. Hopefully get another 4 people.
See if you can.
This one's going to be close. There we go. So hopefully we should do okay. So now these infantry don't actually get killed by zombies running over them.
Okay.
However, later on, if you use the dynamite, it's possible for the dynamite to kill them. Or there's actually artillery later in the game. So it is possible. The only way to kill them is for you to kill them by accident.
Okay.
Actually, I think there's even like...
Every game you play, it's randomized to which mercenaries you unlock in which order?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's actually entirely random. Obviously, you always have the helicopter.
Yeah, obviously.
There we go. All right, so
you just made that one.
we just made it. However, since this was a more difficult one, we actually got more points than the zombies there, but barely. All right, so even though we didn't rescue as many, there. Okay, so let's see. Victory track. We almost got to research lab there.
Alright, well, let's have a look at these mods you've got then.
There you go. Barricades. This is one of my favorite ones, actually. But let's go back to the main screen and have a look at some of those different options for the game. Oh,
let's have a look at the research lab before we go.
Perfect. There we go. Alright. So I'll have to go to the next thing. Longer daytime, more Zed. So that's a kind of a double. You get more zombies, but you get longer time to deal with them. Oh. And you just keep on getting more and more territories. So, there we go. Let's have a quick look at some of the options here. You know, some of them are just for the units, the helicopter, the artillery. This allows you to rescue scientists faster. They become one of the civilians at each level.
Okay.
And just general XP. And some of these other ones you unlock, there's like a special cannon you get, and you can make them unlock faster and things like a in-between level. But okay, why don't we go back to the main menu. Let's go up here. Yeah. Menu, quit and save. See you soon. Alright, so we just got a new, as an example. See, there's all these modifiers here. So here's one where you just get everything from the start. Here's one you get extra mercenaries, so you get 5 every time. You can, the llama bombs are one of those extra special artillery I told you about.
Okay.
Kind of one that, in one match, if you kill a bunch of zombies, you'll unlock it. So combatant, you always get one offensive. You can select the sniper or the infantry or the artillery. So there's all these different options, and there's different lengths of game,
including the ability to choose your own units as well.
Exactly, that's the chooser there. Also, it looks like you can save your gameplay, so you set up your own game type.
So rather than sort of mods, it's more of a choose your own difficulty.
Exactly, permadeath, so you don't get a restart ability. Oh, that's an interesting one to try. I'm actually interested to try some of these.
So yeah, it's definitely a really interesting way of handling difficulty and being able to change how you play.
Exactly, there's a lot of replayability through all these options, I think. So we'll not start that, but there you go. And you have achievements, all that stuff. There actually is a mod built in. I haven't actually looked at the online community for that, but I imagine there's going to be some.
Cool. I've heard there's some multiplayer as well.
Yeah, so we actually had a look at the multiplayer before, and it seemed quite crude.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a play with it. It's same screen.
Yeah.
And this game isn't really built for that kind of thing as far as I'm concerned. And one person has to use a mouse, others have to use a controller.
Yeah, and it was like the controller was acting as an analog for a mouse. So it was very crude.
Yeah, it kind of works, and it's fun if you want to, but you're just each sort of controlling your own unit rather than extra players. So it's just kind of an assisted one player.
Exactly. Well, I think this is definitely worth a look. It's on Steam, available on Steam.
It's also Steam Play, so if you pick it up, you can get it on both Mac and PC.
Yep. So you hear extra. There's those old vignettes.
Yep, and as you go through it, you can pick up more and more things.
Exactly. There you go. So lots of collectibles for those of you who like that kind of thing. All right.
So that's Atom Zombie Smasher. This is Hit the Switch, and we'll be back tomorrow with another look at a game.
All right. See you later.
Go for it.
Okay, we're taking a look at Atom Zombie Smasher, sort of a game from Blendo Games. They made a couple...
Start again. He said, we're looking at Atom Zombie Smasher, sort of a game from Blendo Games.
Okay,